Okay. Check. All right. Here we go. Let me see. My other computer is dying, so I cannot see the chat. Ooh. Nope. Don't have time for that. Don't get distracted. Let's go here. Boot. Is it not going through? It says it's going through. Oh, there it is. All right, we'll see if that works for now. Okay, so I had a weird Tuesday when it comes to DC Worlds Collide. So, and I'll bring this up in the video because I'm about to do it now. You'll see here, if you've watched my channel at all, let me mute this. If you've watched my channel at all, you'll see here that I'm trying to get Wonder Woman as my first legendary, right? Right? If you saw the stream title, you'll see where I'm about to go with this. Who that? That ain't Wonder Woman. I could make a joke about sexism, but I'm not going to do it. So yeah, that happened Tuesday in the evening. And then yesterday I was in Geneva for work. So I didn't have a chance to stream. And by the time I got back yesterday evening, I left the office earlier so I wouldn't get back too late. I was too tired. I was too tired to do anything. I'm still tired now. I always say that I'm just waking up. That's the problem. Oh, because this is when I can do it. I might do it again in the evening, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to do a guide on Superman. Elseworld has confused me because now they have one called Greed. I don't know what the schedule is on these because, yeah, Envy came up like twice in a row or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll do this one. I guess these take me a long time because I end up going through a lot of kits of characters that I don't have. For this one, yeah, we'll decide that later. And then I'll probably do Digital Universe first and then see if I have the energy for Elseworld. And I'm tempted because let me look up this damn character so I'm not acting like an idiot. Yeah, the last one, Theta, went really, really fast. So I'm hoping this one will be kind of fast. But if I get stuck in the middle, it is what it is. Let's see. We're going back. Superman. Okay. And I wanted to look up. Should I look up real quick? I don't have my thing up. Okay. What is that one? Loda. I know Loda. All right, Loda. Okay, so first, we'll get into Superman, Wonder Woman, and I have his trial, so I'll do that and maybe one arena. His video might be a little bit long. All right, so here, let me get back onto this thing. One sip before we get started. Okay, here we go. Okay, and let's get back over here. 3, 2. Okay, so in the beginning of the game, you get to choose what legendary you might want. You can even come down here and change it if you want to, but it is when you receive, upon obtaining a legendary character, the chance of receiving the selected increases to 100%. I did a quick Google search when I started the game, and it was a general consensus that Wonder Woman is the best. That's who I pick. But if you are going by the title of this video, this is awkward. Let's get to the video. Oh boy. Actually, it always tripped me out that I think Superman and Batman are like the same size, basically. Like they had a standard. Yeah, he's like an inch shorter, but okay. Anyway, apparently Bob Kane and them like tall men. Or that's what seemed like a giant to them back in the 40s. All right. Anyway, here we go. He's so tall. He's an alien. How tall is he? 6'3". All right. All right, come back in. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I am going to go through Superman, the legendary that I definitely wanted to get first. Yep. So basically, the way that happens is, and I'll even go back just to show you, because I figured it out immediately after doing it. I was opening the weekly recruitment. And in the weekly recruitment, you have a 1% chance to get a legendary, right? Well, when you do the 100% thing, I think that is only for these specific cards, not for any other drawing, not for any other recruitment. So you can get a legendary from here. So I got a legendary from here. And I still don't have Wonder Woman 3 weeks in. But I got Superman, and it's been fun to play with him. I immediately started playing with him. Of course I did. Anyway, so back here, his class is Mighty, and trait is Tank. I know I'm using those class traits interchangeably, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Hero, Kryptonia, I assume that is. Metropolis. Oh, Black Canary and Huntress are in Metropolis. Really? Okay. Justice League, of course, and then Kryptonian. I had a chance to play with Supergirl yesterday, and I skipped it because I want to do it for the video. Anyway, in Elseworld. So area of effect, AoE, damage dealer, burn, invulnerable, which is an obnoxious thing to go against. I will say this about all the legendaries, or at least the 3 that you can pick. I don't think you can really go wrong. They may say Wonder Woman is the best, but they each have an ability that is like Flash is, if he's the last one, granted it takes specific circumstances, but starting off in the game, he'll probably be your strongest. So he'll probably be the last one standing. He does that whole rewind time thing and then just goes nuts. That's insane. Superman, when he gets close to death, it's the invulnerability. So they all have their thing. Then Frostbite down here as well. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. The Man of Steel fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. That is not, the American way does not mean the same thing that it did back then. All right, so in any case, we won't even go into this because I'm pretty sure you guys know who Superman is and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Let's go ahead and get into his affinities. He unlocked a lot for me. So because of Superboy, there's a 3% increase on attack and 6% on defense. Because of Bizarro, there is a 3% increase on attack and 6% on HP. And then I'm just waiting for the Flash, who I guess I'll get before I get Wonder Woman as well, at the rate that we're going. He does not have a team synergy. I'm just realizing that. I mean, I guess he is mostly a solo artist. But I did not, because Kryptonian, I guess, yeah, okay. That's funny. He doesn't have a team synergy. I didn't realize that till just now. All right, so on his basic, my first legendary, so they have 5 abilities. Attacks an enemy. Oh, by the way, ranking them up in the beginning to this is very, very easy. Like, at least compared. So for the first, they come out at rank 5, and then I got them up to rank 7, and that's because the first 2 ranks, you only need epic shards. You don't need the rare, or you don't need their legendary shards. I need it now to go to rank 8, fine, but like before, I just needed epics, or not epics, elites, and I was flooded with elites anyway, so it was very easy to rank him up. Attacks an enemy dealing physical damage equal to 85% of attack. Damage increases to 95%, and he additionally gains 1 stack of haste for 2 turns, and then that damage goes up to 105 at level 3 when I hit rank 8. Increases speed by 5% on the haste that you do receive. So, if you can get him to assist, cool. And then using his basic, he'll be faster anyway. As the battle goes on, he'll get faster, but it's only for 2 turns. Right? Yeah, it's only for 2 turns. It'd be nice if that was to the end of battle. Anyway, so on advanced attack, this will be the thing he'll open up with. Attacks the enemy with the highest attack with a freeze breath, dealing physical damage equal to 160%, adds 1 stack of frostbite, and knocks the enemy back 20% on the action bar. Damage increases to 180% on level 2, and the knockback of the action bar goes back to 30%. So that's where I have him now. We like that. But it's on a single target. Wish it was the AoE. And then on level 3, damage increases to 200%. If the enemy does not have frostbite, add 1 additional stack. So if they don't have any, they'll get 2 instead of just the 1. Okay. Yeah, frostbite does physical damage equal to 15% of attack for each stack when it's added. So right at the start there. Passive, Man of Steel. During battle, gains 30% physical damage reduction, but takes an additional 15% superpower damage. Which, I mean, I guess that gives you, if you end up running into him in a mini boss, knowing this passive could help you select, like, just go ahead and go for your Starfires and your, I think Star Sapphire actually does superpower damage too, and Superboy off the top of my head. Passive, Defender of the People. During battle, increases attack by 10%. When taking a fatal attack, HP drops to minimum of 1 and grants invulnerable for 1 turn. Once invulnerable ends, Superman heals himself for 10% of max HP. Can only be triggered once during battle. I love that ability. And then if you're running him with Kid Flash, a lot of times it's happened to me in battle where he drops down, he hits the invulnerable, and then Kid Flash pops off and heals him up more. So you're good. And then on the ultimate, flies upward and uses heat vision on all enemies dealing superpower damage equal to a 100% of attack. That would suck. And adding 2 stacks of burn. If detonation occurs on the current attack, gains 20% physical reduction for 1 turn. Damage is increased to 115 and physical reduction to 25%. Level 2, that's where I'm at. And then the next level will be 130% attack and then 30% damage reduction. And then burns, detonate 4 stacks, taking superpower damage equal to 60%. So that's his kit. He plays amazing. I really do. Put it this way, I was stuck at a certain note. I think it was 1930 or something. And then we blew past that with him. I'm at 21.3 now. We blew past that. And actually, you'll notice what I did was I basically demoted Nightwing and pushed him to level link, and then also removed all of the resources I put into Superboy as well, and made sure that I was at level 160 with Green Arrow. But doing that allowed me to push Superman up to level 150. He goes into level link, and then he got dropped down to 140. That was what I did basically to get him up to 160 that fast. Yeah, so let us go to the trials. Been waiting on that. All right. So I'm not going to read his kit over again during these trials. Superman's ultimate attack can quickly add stacks of burn, increase power damage. Okay, well, we're just going to do that. Cool. We get the animation. What's up? I feel like I should have wiped him out. To be real, I took a sip of coffee right then, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Isn't that supposed to do more damage?" Oh, okay. I saw what just happened there. So basically, what they were displaying is, I really do love that animation. Is once the stacks of burn are on, the first attack put down 2, and then the second attack detonated them, and that gave an additional damage, gave additional superpower damage, and that finished them off. All right, so I need more of these. I need to open up more level link slots. Man, I need more of these. Okay. all the elites that I put out guides for, or that will have guides for them, like they've been removed from my level link because of the epics I got. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to put it in the front. Superman's advanced skill attacks the enemy with the highest attack power, which should be soup or a Batgirl back there. Boop. I wish that did for okay. I'm being extra. I want too much. I wish that did lay down freeze, but it does give a frostbite. So if he does it to her again, oh. And actually, this makes me think of some of the areas of digital universe where is he about to? Oh no, because he can't die. He'll get invulnerable. Where they say if you lay down a burn, then it adds an additional 40% damage to frostbite. Things like that, where frostbite and burn are kind of interchangeable in terms of, or like they are symbiotic in their relationship, and he has both. So that'll make him powerful during those conditions. Very powerful. I will be doing Digital Universe Loda. I looked up what it was called in Greek. I'll be doing that next, right after this. I keep wanting to move him, but I guess Superman is more suited to withstand physical damage and should avoid power damage. So I should stay away from Dr. Fate is what they're telling me. And Batman ain't no problem. All right. Yeah, this is all pretty straightforward. It's kind of like Superman good and does stuff. And actually, and I mean, I wonder if this is just the haste kicking in. Sometimes it felt like he was doing his ultimate almost back to back or every other turn. All right. Next. Superman can activate Superboy's team synergy. That is true. Why Superboy has a team synergy and I don't know. I guess there's no logic behind it. I keep trying to find a logic behind it in terms of like leadership or their roles or whatever, and nah. Okay, so we don't like any of that. But oh, and by the way, so for the Superboy team synergy, all deployed allies attack, HP, and defense are increased by 12%. During battle, increases detonation damage, so that's when the burns go off or pop off, taken by enemies by 18%. When burn detonates, it will lower the target's block rate by 12%. And then, as we do remember, over here with Superman, the increased burn damage is... Where are we at? Oh, wait, that's his passive. Where is his? Ultimate. They put it in a weird order. Increase... Oh, it's going to... Wait, what? Yeah, gains 20% physical reduction on that. Never mind. I thought it was an increase in damage. Okay, the more you know. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's an increase in physical reduction. It doesn't increase the actual damage on it. But then when he does his ultimate the second time with Superboy on board, he's going to do additional damage on the burns. Okay, got it. So I misspoke earlier. I misunderstood earlier. Okay. And actually now in this scenario, he can just do his... Well, nope, Star Sapphire took care of it. I was going to say he could just do his burn damage once, but he's already laid out the 2. So now they can finish him off. Okay. All right. I feel like I want to build a burn frostbite team with Superman, Bizarro, Starfire, Superboy. That is a lot of mighty on one side, though. That is really unbalanced. But that's where I'm leaning. But then who would be the frostbite? The other frostbite, other than Bizarro. Because Bizarro and Superman both lay down. Okay, sorry. Increases the chances of winning by using Superman's immunity. But do I get Bizarro on this? So, as we go through this, they're gonna basically push us to the edge, and then invulnerable to kick off, and then we'll be fine. Um, Bizarro lays down frostbite, right? He doesn't do burn, which I had a lot of consternation. We'll use that word because it might be fancy. Um, Superman does both burn and frostbite. So Bizarro's laying down frostbite. Starfire and Superboy are laying down burns. Superman is doing both. We need a frostbite on the other side. That'll also help us in those game modes where you have the frostbite burn playing off of each other. Who is going to be my frostbite character? Matter of fact, got Bizarro, Captain Cole, Green Arrow. Green Arrow lays down frostbite. Green Arrow lays down frostbite. And he adds agility. Okay, so that is the trials with Superman. I'm going to go into Arena and I'm going to try to build this frostbite team. This frostbite burns team. See what that's looking like. It feels like it's really heavy in one direction on the mighty side of the class. But this is a punch down, but it's fine. Yeah. We'll leave you up. I will have no sustainability. Bang, bang, bang. Star Sapphire might get dropped off this team, so I can put Zatanna or Kid Flash on for sustainability. We'll open up with Superman's ultimate, then Green Arrow. You know what? It might be better to do Starfires. Because then she'll lay down another round of burns and they'll detonate. The frostbite from Superman and from Green Arrow are on their advanced attacks, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's on his advanced attack. So he's gonna attack the enemy with the highest attack with and lay down frostbite. On Green Arrows here, shoot a frozen arrow at an enemy row dealing physical damage. At an enemy row. So he's going to hit a whole row. So there's a good chance. Usually with the way people build their teams, I'm assuming Constantine, but it could be, although it's probably Flash. It's probably Flash. Flash is probably the one with the highest attack. Superman hits him with frostbite, then Green Arrow hits him with frostbite again because he's going to hit the enemy row. So then that should do some extra damage here. Then Bizarro lays down frostbite. Yo, where you at? Where you at? Sorry, this is an impromptu like building a team with buffs. I hope you guys like this content, but this is me really trying to learn the kids and how they interact. He does lay down frostbite on. Doesn't he lay down frostbite? Yeah, on his ultimate. Heals himself and then 20% of his lost HP, emits freeze beams from his eyes to attack random enemy 3 times, each adding 1 stack of frostbite. So there's a chance he doesn't hit the person with frostbite, but if frostbite's out there, that's a good thing, especially if Green Arrow's already hit a whole row. That just increases our odds. So then, and then Starfire on her ultimate. She doesn't lay burn down on her ultimate. I thought she did. She dispels buffs. She lays down. Oh wait, no. She lays burn down on every attack that she does because of this passive. When dealing damage, adds a stack of burn. She only adds 1 stack though, but she does add a stack of burn. Okay. So then ultimate order. We do want to get that frostbite damage. Green Arrow, his AoE is good, but it's not doing any additional damage with the buffs. Even though it's going to be stronger than Bizarro's, Bizarro's going to do frostbite damage. And I do want to see how that interacts. Superboy will do burn damage on his ultimate. So that will set off more of the burns. She attacks an entire row. He's going to have frostbite, burn. She attacks that row, additional damage. Superboy attacks 6 randos. Burn, frostbite, then that. Okay, let's see how this goes. So she's only gonna add one layer of burn, but she does it for every attack. So she might get okay, all right. So the idea is Superman's laying down those two burns at the top. Then she's gonna lay down burns throughout, and then her ultimate attack attacks one whole row. That's gonna deal burns. So she might pop off a few of the burns there, but not necessarily. His next thing is he's gonna do burns on 6 attacks. It just is random. Frostbite comes in. Frostbite has been laid down by Green Arrow and Superman. So on this ultimate, Frostbite pops off, and then his AOE does the next, finishes them off, if they're not already gone. That's the plan. All right, let's see what happens. That's the plan. And I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit. Oh wait, no, he's gonna, yeah. Okay, so Superman. All right, so Bizarro stunned. Thankfully, I didn't even intend that, but that's actually very useful that he was over there on that side. That would have screwed us if Superman got stunned. So, didn't pay enough attention to who I was facing. Tank goes off. Is Superman taking a turn? There he is, and there's that Frostbite. Green Arrow will come next. There's additional Frostbite damage there, you saw. We're going to pop off these burns. Flash is gone. We have 2 more burns over here. Batman gets revived. So any damage from Starfire is going to add additional burns and maybe pop off some of those. If Superboy's ultimate comes up next, he's definitely going to finish him off. Oh, yep, she's going to finish off Raven right now. Boom, that burn pops off. They each have 3. Yeah, okay. This works. This works. I like this. Okay. I'll do one more battle because I'm having fun with it. Then I'll call it a video. No, that works. I like Superman a lot. And then building this Burns Frostbite team. To be fair though, we're punching down. We're punching down. Let's try to find somebody on equal footing. I wish I paid attention to what that team power was. But no, I do like how that worked. Can I get somebody in the 300s? I mean, 476. Am I that bold? Nah, one more refresh. Give me like a 420. 430. How many more? I mean, 311. Now I wish I did the 476. All right. I'm stronger than 3. I'll do one more. Y'all got worse. Y'all got worse. I did not even mean to go into this battle. Can I exit? Okay. How'd y'all get worse? Give me something good. All right, 332 is... what is my team? I'm at 408. I should have taken the 472. I should have taken the 472. I didn't realize it was that. I was still thinking I was at like 330 or something, 350. All right. Man, let me see if I'll find another one after this. I really want to see it perform against a stronger opponent. So, Bizarro put out a bunch of Weaken. All right. So now they have their own Superman. So when these burns pop off from, I guess, Superman's? Oh, no. I think Superboy's Ultimate is going to be next. Bizarro's already gone, but that's okay. You served us well. Albeit, he is only rank 5. The debate could be, should I put Bizarro before Superman just so we get the Frostbites out there? Because he's not going to make it throughout the match, especially if he's given the flower over to Superman. He's taking extra damage. That seems very apropos that Bizarro's giving Superman a flower. So this will take care of that Superman, right? Or at least push him into... No, he already had his vulnerable, so invulnerable. All right, so they're done. I'm wondering if it would be smarter to put Bizarro's ultimate first. Is it raining outside? To put Bizarro's ultimate first. Because then that way we'll be able to get the Frostbite out there. And then once he dies, the others will take care of business. That might be the play. Give me somebody. 40, I ain't there. I am not there. He's just staying on my board. I only got one more. I guess I have to go up to 840, man. Last free refresh. Okay, 365. Whatever, dog. Let's go 840. Let's see how far away I am from being good. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it and subscribing and dislike, I'm okay with that as well. Bizarro's about to get wrecked right now. Oh, we finna get bent. Okay. Yeah, Superman's highly recommended. If you pull him, go ahead and invest in him. I guess that's pretty obvious. I think that part is so obvious now. It went directly into my brain of just what can I build around him. He does not even get a chance to get that ultimate off. 840 is so much stronger than me. Why'd you make me do this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can go ahead and fast forward that one. Dog. All right, what challenge? 450. 450 is reasonable. Okay, this is a reasonable punch up. He's not too much bigger than me, but he is bigger. Constantine. Okay, we can end on this one. I'm gonna leave Green Arrow over here because he's gonna deal with Constantine. Maybe touch a little bit of Zatanna. That sounded inappropriate. Superman can pound. Nightwing. Star Sapphire is good over there too. He's in the middle. Just hit everybody. Ultimates. I'm going to leave it like this, and I may regret it, but I feel like Bizarro is gonna fall fast, and I do want his ultimate to get that frostbite out there. And then Superman's next in the order, so then he'll take over using his ultimate the most. All right, let's see. Okay, burn. We got our attack downs. We got some frostbite out. Okay, cool. He's already doing his ultimate. A whole lot of frostbite over there on Wonder Woman. And she's frozen. Thank you, Bizarro. You did what you were supposed to do. Thank you, Bizarro. Bizarro just wanted to help. That's all. That's all he ever wanted to do was help. All right, here we go. Superman does his thing. Let's pop out these burns. Yeah. Do we have any detonations? It's moving too fast for me to check. Oh, you got the mirrors to heal you in the back row. How dare you, sir? Or madam. All right, so this will pop off some of. No, not all of them. Oh, it did on Nightwing. It did on Nightwing. That's some more burns that popped off. Okay, so Bizarro fell as to be expected. He was the weakest. He's rank 5. I think I need to take him rank 6. But yeah, I just don't have his frags to do that. I would have. I took Batman rank 6 this morning. I'll take Bizarro as well. Okay, so the burn popped off on Wonder Woman. There's more burns being laid out and being detonated. Starfire. There we go. Burn popped off on Nightwing. Wonder Woman, why you hit so hard? Green Arrow, wake up. Green Arrow, wake up. All right, here we go. I'm feeling good right now, even though it seems like we are in a bad way. Yeah, Superman fell. I don't know why I felt good. I mean, I feel good about the team itself, honestly. I do like the team, even though we are not going to succeed here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. That was fun. I did not mean for that video to go that long, but then building that frostbite burn team was fun. I like it. Oh wait, I just saw the chat. Now it's gone. What happened? Yeah, so Damien, I was going with Wonder Woman first. If you rewind a little bit, it wasn't my choice. Basically, what happened was, so over here on the mother box, I pulled weekly recruitment, and that gave me Superman. Apparently, the 100% chance of getting a legendary only applies to these cards. It does not apply to. It doesn't apply to like the other recruitment methods, I guess is the way to put it. So yeah, I wanted Wonder Woman. She ain't coming though. Oh, I'll be single forever. All right. So we got Robin. So next we'll do digital universe. Loda universe. What was that? All right. I'm hoping Loda is not too strenuous, just like Theta, because the one before, who's I think I still don't know that letter. Um, that yeah, I got through it in 2 days, so I'm kind of being dramatic, but it was more difficult. Now, okay, so was he your first, Damien? Was Superman the one that you decided to go with first, or did it just happen? Because for me, it was just like, well. All right, so we're gonna try to get to record the next one because that one went longer than I wanted. I think I have another hour before I have to go to work, and I don't know how long this digital universe is gonna go. And somehow Elseworld always end up being an hour. I think I've only released. There's gonna be an Elseworld video that comes out today, and I'm using Elseworld as like a character showcase. So even in the thumbnail, there's 8 characters whose kits I go through and I use in Elseworld. So you get to like see their kits really really quick, and then I go right into battling with them. And it is a little bit more solo than what I just did with Superman because you have to build around what you got. And so then I talk about decision making, what strategy I'm using, whatever. Oh, you went with him first. Okay, cool. What made you go with him first? Because everything I read online, and maybe you just joined before, like way before me. Everything I read online was that Wonder Woman was the way to go. So honestly, I've faced them all. I don't see a bad choice. I don't see how like Wonder Woman, and maybe it's the thing about ranking. I don't see how Wonder Woman is S plus and Superman is anything less than S in terms of tier. Flash feels like when I played him, he felt like he was S plus. Superman, I mean, I'm saying S plus, but I can understand just S. And I think my S plus slash S ratings are me being excited about the game, excited about the characters, excited about getting them. But Flash damn near gave me a heart attack like the day before yesterday. So yeah, Wonder Woman always gives me a heart attack, and I don't like facing Superman. So I don't think there's a yeah. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Favorite though. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So then I got a question for you. I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Are you excited about the Superman movie? Because I was listening to Dorky Dad on stream, and he was saying that I like his channel. He's cool. He was saying that he's more excited about the Fantastic Four movie than the new Superman movie, and I could not be more opposite. And I'm kind of sick of Superman in the sense of how WB keeps ruining his movies. Man of Steel was all right. I liked it. It was okay. But I hated that scene where Kevin Costner is like, "Don't come over here and save me. Let me die to keep your secret." The Superman I know would have never, and that Superman's not my favorite. He's not my favorite. The Superman I know would have never done that. He'd have been like, "Okay, y'all just know I'm an alien now." He would have never let that happen. I mean, he obeyed his father, but he loved us. You know what I mean? Like that bothered me and kind of put me off on that movie. Batman versus Superman. Batman, my favorite superhero. I think Ben Affleck was sneakily a very good Batman. It's just that he was in some movies because Batman versus Superman was horrible, right? Um, so they messed him up there, and they talked about this in that stream too, and they were right. The Justice League Zack Snyder cut would have been an amazing movie if they had left it alone and just did that and made it so that Superman wasn't an easy fix all the problems at the end. Because it was like we did all this work and gathered all these super powerful people, and we still need that dude to just wipe. And they took out Steppenwolf, and then there was no mention of Darkseid, none of that stuff. And the Zack Snyder cut would have launched that in DCEU into the next stratosphere if they had done it right and listened to him. Like they ruined that. And I think we would have gotten a good Batman movie out of Ben Affleck, a very like Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller style, because that's what they were going for. You can even see it in the Suicide Squad movie, the first one, where they did a good job of turning Batman into a villain of the supervillains and had him stalking. And I was like, that is perfect. You've turned him into the monster of a horror movie where you're following the villains and Batman is just a shadow in the walls. And I love that they did that. And then they ruined it. Oh. So, damn, I didn't know I had that many emotions. So yeah, WB has upset me with how they've handled the DC universe and multiple things except for the animated movies. Those hit. Everything else they've done, including games, they've taken like every wrong turn and this the intellectual property that's like carrying their bad decisions. This game is good. I hope they manage it better than they did DC Legends because that game could still be going now and they dumpstered that thing. DC, what was it? DC Universe Online or whatever. They did so. So, MCU started out strong, really, really good. And then they just kind of ran out of stuff. They did a lot of movies, and a lot of the movies were good. And even the ones that were were good. Like I liked the Marvels, where they had all three Marvels. That movie was hilarious. It was funny, and it was good. Black Widow was a good movie. I haven't seen Thunderbolts yet. I don't want to see Captain America Brave New World because I don't want to be critical of a black Captain America. Let's just be real about it. But I heard that movie was not great from people who you could say it was, but I don't think. I think we're at the point now where MCU is doing so many just like female superheroes, minority superheroes that you can't really, if somebody says they like this one but don't like that one, that's not the flag of them being racist as it used to be. Like it used to be like, oh, you don't like Blade. Okay, why? You don't like Nick Fury being blacks? Why? You know what I mean? Like that's not that flag anymore. So you can legitimately say like Wakanda Forever was not a good movie and people will be like, yeah, it wasn't a good movie. And it was kind of racist because they were just like, let's make black people fight Latinos. Yay. And then they made the Nemorians, they made the Mer people Latino. And what is one of the racial slurs for Latinos, for Mexicans specifically? That bothered me. And then the way that, and I'm putting this on stream, it's not going out on video. And then the way that it was, a lot of times black people are put against Latinos in American society, like when it comes to race relates that thing, and that's what they were doing. They on several levels it bothered me from a political standpoint, and I don't think they were thinking that way, but it was like, can y'all get somebody in just to be socially aware a little bit? Anyway, so it wasn't bad to you. Which one? Oh, Brave New World. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. From the people that I know that talk about it, they were like, you can miss it. Like the Eternals. I never watched the Eternals. So I want to watch Thunderbolts as soon as possible. I'll watch Brave New World. I got Disney Plus for my daughter, so I guess I'll pop that on tonight. But yeah. Oh, you got me on a rant now. I'm hoping that the Fantastic Four, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't move me. Like it could be a good movie. I'll see it when it comes out on Disney Plus. I'm not going to the theater for it. The Superman one, I might go to the theater for because I like how they kind of changed his attitude a little bit. And I do like that screaming. I mean, don't scream at, but the screaming of like people were going to die. I'm hoping that's kind of the theme of the movie of like, can we move past these BS politics and just help the people who need help and not let borders get in the way of humanity? But what do I know? I'm a compliance and stablecoin governance officer and a mediocre YouTuber. So I don't know. I'm hoping. And then when they put crypto in, I was doubtful as hell. Then I saw it and I was like, but he cute though. But that one thing he said to Lois got me on board with that movie. All right, okay. I'm done with my 8-minute rant on how DC has been ruined by WB. God, just get a comic book nerd in. Just get a comic book nerd in. That's it. That's all you got to do. Like Ryan Reynolds or not, he's a comic book nerd. He used to write for Deadpool. So he knew how to make those movies good. You know, like Jon Favreau, he was a comic book nerd. Like, and one of the requirements, I mean, maybe not requirements, maybe the actors were trying to do it, but one of the things they did was like, you need to read these comic books about these characters and get a sense of them. Read these books about these characters. So they really were like, that makes a difference. You can feel it. Anybody who would have seen the Zack Snyder cut or what he was trying to do, given what happened in his life with his daughter, all right, we just put this on hold till dude is ready to come back. We can just postpone the project. That would have saved them so much money than trying to push it out and only make $200 million. You spent $270. All right, okay. I'm done. I'm done. I just said I was done 3 minutes ago. I'm done now for real. I promise. I promise. Y'all gonna have me pop off about these movies for real. You haven't seen Depp. You haven't seen Depp. Damien, how old are you? Because if you're like 16, 17, then okay, don't yet. But all the Deadpool movies are really good. Like the second one is the weakest, and that's still amazing. You know what I mean? Like it's the first one. But fair one. I took a girl I was dating, a woman I was dating, from Brazil. Yeah, no, she was no, she was born here, but she was Brazilian. To watch Deadpool for Valentine's Day, and she liked it. You're 37. Okay, so then you in that age range. Why ain't you watch Deadpool? But she liked that movie. We had to watch it in German though, but she liked that movie. And that's what I'm saying. Like she was, we worked in banking together. Then when I left that job, we dated for like a month, maybe two, and we were cool. It wasn't like it just didn't work out. But we went to that movie, and I feel like she was just riding with it. Like, okay, he want this. I can't believe I'm doing this. And then she was genuinely laughing it was the first episode. She was genuinely laughing. So, and it was in German. So that was already like translation. It was, you know what I mean? Like that was translated, and she spoke English. So that's not the issue. But like, yeah, Swiss German is I guess her second mother tongue. Her first is Portuguese, obviously. But anyway, that doesn't matter. But like, but she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. A woman who has no interest in comic books, and not even in a negative way, because she went with me, obviously. No interest in comic books, no interest in superhero movies at all. She went with me and laughed at it and enjoyed the movie and talked about enjoying it after the fact in a genuine way. Like she had no reason to try to impress me with her comic book knowledge at all. Plenty of dudes were chasing. So like she actually liked that movie. So if that's any kind of recommendation, it is just a genuinely good movie. First one. Second one, good, not as good as the first one. And I think the first one is good because it's like the first of its kind in that way, where they're just being gratuitously violent with this superhero and gratuitously sexual and inappropriate jokes all over the place. People under 30 shouldn't watch that damn movie. And then the third one, when they brought in, the third one was amazing too. The third one was absolutely amazing. Dude, she was a fitness model before she was working in banking. She was. Anyway, and that's my point. She could have been anywhere, and then she went there. She could have been like, dude, I'm not doing that. And I'd be like, yeah, you're right. What you want to do? She went. She was cool. She was cool as hell too. She didn't like give off that vibe, and she liked it. That's my main point. Is like this person who had many other options went to that and didn't have to lie about loving it at the end. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Man, she was though. Okay. I should have made that shit work out. I cursed. I didn't mean to curse. Oh well. Start recording. And 3, 2. Loda. That's what that symbol is. And that was from my memory. I did not Google that at all. I was like, yo, that's Loda over there. And then we got Kappa and Lambda. Okay, I do know Kappa and Lambda, but I know Loda now. Prove I didn't. Let's get to the video. All right. And man, you got me in my memories right now, Damien. I gotta get my head back in the game. Oh, I gotta get my head back in the game. You notice how I was irritated about the DC, and then I talked about that moment, and then I started having memory. I was like, I'm instantly happy again. Anyway, instantly put a smile right back on my face. Damn. All right. So, and 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grabber here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm trying not to laugh. Damien is in the chat. He got me giggling. I've started too many videos like this where Damien is not talking on chat during the stream, and he has me just laughing my ass off, and I shouldn't be cursing. Anyway, I'm too comfortable now. I'm too comfortable. I need to chill out. All right, so anyway, we are going to go into Digital Universe Lota. I'm hoping it's similar to Digital Universe Theta. Now, Digital Universe Theta, I walked through that thing. I just had to figure out the puzzle. I guess it's going to be a similar thing about figuring out the puzzle. Okay, well, you do have choices, so that means she's going to give us riddles. I do think I do have digital currency, so maybe it does carry over here. Maybe it does carry over. Um, man, uh, I think I was able to get through Theta so fast because I waited on it. I don't know if I've waited on this one long enough for it to be easy, but we're about to find out. So, see, y'all don't gave me a. Y'all, I start with a fault, which is when the last enemy character takes fatal damage, a random allied character is killed, ignores immunity, and revive. How is that fair? I can't revive them here. Dog. No. No. Not good. We encountered a digital fault. We'll lose a character's data each time a battle ends. That just means we have to be careful which enemy we engage with. When the last enemy character takes fatal damage, a random allied character is killed, ignores immunity, and revive. Damn. Kick me. I was smiling when I started this video. Y'all can go to hell. Oh, but then they won't let me skip like that. If I know a rando is gonna die from my squad, that means I need to build weaker squads to get through first. This is a roster check. I have 11 awards to get. I have 11 rewards to get. I need 55 characters. Look at that. Look at that. I'm about to cheat them. You know what? I'm about to cheat them. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go through it, but oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. That'll take an hour or a bunch of my gems. What I was going to do, and maybe I'll reset it and do it that way a different time if this seems to be too difficult. What I was going to say I was going to do is literally remove all of my tunes from Level Link that I like, and then put these people in there, all these elites, to get through whatever I need to get through. And then as they fall off and as I win, go back to the Level Link and then add them back for the second half. So in my head, that is the better strategy. If I'm trying to make a video now, so it's not going to work, and I just started it, and that Level Link thing, when you remove characters, it takes an hour to refresh unless you use a gang of gems to I think it's like 200 gems to do it, which retrain them for 5, but to remove them from Level Link and refresh and do it immediately is 200. That's anyway, market inefficiency. But then that puts in jeopardy me doing anything else in the game. I could literally unless there's a revive somewhere along the way, which I'm guessing maybe that's it. Here is a strategy I would go with in the beginning. Watch this whole video and scream with me. Is I would remove the characters I have in Level Link. I would take these elites that I have that I don't use. This would be a great video to showcase them because I would be learning them in that moment. Then as they died, I would go back to Level Link, remove them from Level Link, the ones that die, and then add back the epics that I have, and then keep it pushing. And then try to just go from the bottom up strategy. As it stands right now, I have to build with characters I do not like or that I don't think will be useful for me later on, and then hope they kill the right one. As a matter of fact, I wonder if there is a pattern to those that they kill. So Freeze I'm going to put in because he will be the weakest of the characters that go, and he has a positive affinity matchup against them. I just took them out of Level Link so I could put in like Superman and Bane and all that stuff. I just did that. I'm angry. Um, Revive doesn't matter, so Raven isn't someone that I use that much. Um, I read that right? Like I read that right. I read that right. Like they're just gonna take one from me. I read that right. I can't deny Constantine's usefulness. I can deny her usefulness. Then and additionally, I have to build the team correctly. I can't get rid of all. Well, should I build an all tactical team and then that way, since I'm losing one tactical, then all mighty lose one mighty, build all whatever. You know what I mean? Like so that way it's kind of balancing out who I'm losing. This feels. Oh my gosh, she has crappy shields. I'm hoping that by doing it this way, if we just wreck shop and kill them fast, which we are going to do, that I can detect some kind of pattern in who they choose. If it really is random, y'all suck. If it's the last one to hit the attack, okay, or if it's the weakest, that would be appreciated. Damn. Damn. Oh, what is this? Nope, go away. All right. And now, yeah, just kill him and then let's see what happens. And that's the other part too, because I'm building from the back of my roster. Like, I don't have as much confidence in them to survive. Like, I'm going to avoid putting Superman and Green Arrow in at all, and those would be the ones who would wipe this out. All right, so Mr. Freeze is the weakest and has the lowest HP. Constantine was the one that fell. I don't know what that meant. Constantine went first in the ultimate order. Constantine went first in the ultimate order, I think. Like, it matters. Y'all gonna kill whoever. I mean, really, I don't even know. All right, increase attack on DPS characters by 30%. Okay. I mean, it is just a random. Good news, Batman. My scanners found a distributed database. It helps us recover our lost characters' data. Good. We can reform our team and carry on. Confirm the use of the data to recover all characters' HP. Confirm. So, okay. All right. So, okay. All right. Woosah. So basically, what they're going to do is, as I go down through these, I'll have a choice, and I can, once I get there. So, for example, I'm assuming, and then we'll see as I go through. Kill her, I lose a character. Get this, go through this, come up here, kill him, lose a character. Get this chest, revive the heroes, go here. So I can maybe manage the usage of these to when my characters get low. This might make it actually a little bit easier than the regular digital universes, because then I can lose those characters, revive them, hopefully revive them, but I don't have to jump on that box. If I've lost like characters I'm okay with losing, or if I think I can get through the next team, I can save them, then go forward, lose another one or two, and then come back and restore all their HP. Okay. All right. So now maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Okay. So then we can go at them a little bit. I still have to play it smart, but I don't have to be this conservative. I can be. Okay. So I have to be deliberate in my decision making. we will use Penguin. He is a good enough tank for this situation. I would not mind if I lost Starfire. Batman is okay if I lose him as well. Red Hood would not really apply here. Bizarro, I can lose him and keep it pushing. We'll keep. So yeah, Constantine is back up. Who else can I lose and be okay with? I'm avoiding Damien because of that mismatch. I want to keep it Mighty. I mean, Superboy. If I still got Superman and Starfire, I'm okay with losing Superboy. I'm only gonna lose one of them. So the other part is like I can't die in this battle off nothing. Let's get the ultimates out. You do not get to use your ultimate ever, sir. All right, we rock with this. Okay, all right. So that's not, man. That gave me a panic attack. Y'all gotta. Okay, well, honestly, it. Let's be real. Freak out, whatever. But that is a good game. You know what I mean? Like, it's good. That's good. That's fun. You're giving me a different challenge, whatever. A different thing that I have to think about or worry about in a creative way. So I do like that. It's demanding me use my roster in a different way, think about things in a different way. So that's cool. We'll give them props for that. But man, y'all gave me a heart attack. Bizarro fell. Okay. That's okay. I'm okay with losing that tank. I have Penguin still as a mighty tank. And Superman. Tank increased lifesteal by 30%. Yeah, because they're going to be up front. Let's do that. What we got some gems. Question is, Batman, we lost another character data. At this rate, we won't make it to the end. Maybe we can use digital wormhole up ahead to look for more databases and replenish our team battle power. Yep, so that's what, and I guess these colors match up. Okay, cool. Bet. All right, so then I feel as though I can get through these three and not touch these. I think that's okay. Depending on the characters I lose. Can y'all please let me? Okay. Can I proceed? Win the battle to receive a digital coin. Wait, what? Oh, do I have to literally touch that? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Okay. Here we go. This team should be okay, but we're gonna, play it more conservative and then just go with all tactical, because we're gonna lose one anyway. We're not gonna put in Zatanna just yet, because we're gonna lose one anyway. We want to. Yeah, you were okay. You did what you was supposed to do. Gorilla Grodd, we leave you off to the side. Okay, so this should be good. They have the affinity matchup. Not affinity, class advantage. Manta does okay damage actually. And we are a higher level, so we should be okay. Do I have any team synergies I can activate? No. Who do I need? Penguin or Scarecrow? Who's at level 1? That doesn't matter then. We should be good. Okay. Heart attack. Man. Okay. I think we'll be able to actually get through this digital universe, depending on how the team scale up. We might be able to get done with this in one shoot. Like, I'm willing to do a little bit of an endurance run here. But you'll know that by how long this video is. If this video is like 15 minutes long, I got stuck. If this video is an hour long, we made it. Okay. All right. If Freeze falls, it's okay. I would love for Freeze to be the random. Okay, so Manta fell, so we're not going to lose anybody based off them. We're going to lose one of the... And honestly, yeah, Freeze fell. Okay. That's not that bad at all. Losing any of those characters would have been totally okay with me. All right. Digital currency. Oh yeah, so that was the algorithmic power thing too. Okay, so they're giving you different challenges throughout. The algorithmic power in the previous, I think 2 or 3, meant that you had to manage your resources and the buffs you could buy carefully. Honestly, the trick there is don't buy anything but the algorithmic power. Unless your roster isn't deep enough, I guess you can take the HP hit to get a buff, but I didn't even bother with that. All right, so similar situation. We're going to do a similar thing. Let's get... Am I okay with losing? Oh, we froze. We froze. All right, guys, let me pause the video and come right back. Okay, we froze. Okay, I like they are being creative in like how they're forcing you to use your roster. Actually, while it restarts, let me get myself a coffee. Oh yeah. Boy, oh boy. Have we restarted yet? Are you working again? This game also, or this player constantly says there's no network connection. I don't know why. And it's back at it again. And the last time, the way that I got this to work last time was by literally disconnecting my Wi-Fi and connecting it again. I do not want to go through that nonsense. I do not want to go through this nonsense. If anybody can recommend a better player to me, please do. Boom. We'll turn off the Wi-Fi. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So then I did it here on this quote-unquote tablet. Man, there's got to be a better way than these things. What happened to good old emulators that were on the computer? All right, so now that goes. Okay, and then the last time I did that, it connected because it was like, oh, that doesn't make any sense if I get past this screen. LD player, you suck. Be better. Be better. Jeez. Anybody give me any recommendations on any other software? LD Player sucks. Phone Link gives you a lag. Like, you don't even have to just make a tablet on a computer. There's better software. How is this so damn difficult? Like, still, we're in 2025. What are you doing in the background to where this is the problem? How, LD Player? You suck. Like, it's connecting, checking for game updates. So clearly you're quote unquote online. You've logged into my thing. Clearly you're online. So then you should be online. Thank you. Hell does that mean? Ugh. All right. Oh, I tried to pull for Pandora as well. That didn't go at all. That did not go at all. Okay, so let's get back to Digital Universe. Hooray, hooray, please. I think I need to clean my computer some too, though. Let's be real. There's too much stuff on here. Already 27% of the way through. Okay. We continue. All right, so. And 3, 2, we back. All right, so back to recording the video. Had an issue there with LD Player, a couple of issues. Anybody, when you see this video, if you can think of any other emulator, please let me know. I've tried BlueStacks before. That thing didn't work at all. However, I think when I tried it, I had a Mac. Now I'm back on PC. I only bought the Mac because of my ex was like, they're better. And I tried and I was like, I spent $2,000 for this. Anyway. Should just got a Linux. Anyway. Yeah, that ain't happening. All right, let's get the chat back up. So, I guess Gorilla Grodd is okay at this point. I'm hoping he doesn't get picked. He is the tactical I least want to lose. But this team is relatively strong. We have a couple epics. He's gonna put out attack downs. He's gonna put out poisons. Batman has good single target damage. Bleeds from Croc. Bleeds from Mantis. So they could be an issue. We could lose somebody. So let's... Ooh, the Ultimate Order was trash. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, so the hope here is not to lose anyone and for Grodd not to be the random character selected. We shall see. As much as this is like nerve-wracking and like it was a shock to my system, I am really enjoying this. They found with the digital universe, they found different ways to challenge your roster, even though it's the same gameplay. They're just putting different stipulations on battle, which is really, really fun and creative way to make you change your strategy. They are going to kill Grodd. And I don't have any heals up. And I feel like now the biggest mistake I made was maybe I should have run Zatanna with them. And Grodd is, of course, the one that gets randomly selected. Okay, but that's fine. We're okay. We're going to go into this Starfire battle with a little bit of a stronger roster, I think. Yeah, it's still all the... Okay. It feels like each platform has a specific specialty, if that makes any sense, to where Zatanna we can do. To where I feel like we've done nothing but mighty on this side. When we go back to the other side, I feel like it's going to be only agile and there's going to be only tactical. That is the hope, because then I can still avoid using these databases to revive their HP for as long as possible. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, his emblem. So Superman's immunity for 2 rounds unlocks his immunity for 2 rounds at the emblem tier 2 or 3. Okay. I did not see that because I haven't gotten that deep into emblems yet. Oh, wow. I look away for a moment and they are dying. Thank you, Constantine, for all that. Honestly, though, they can all die as long as we clear, because I can revive them on that HP thing. I would prefer if you didn't all die, though. I mean, can I make that clear? No, I haven't gotten through his emblems yet at all. I'm still working on the first one. I just got emblems unlocked not too long ago. And I don't have the resources to take up many. I tried to spread them out and balance them, and maybe I should have just put them all into one. But I think the balance approach was better. All right, so now please just take out Raven. Oh, you listened. I appreciate you. Okay, so this might be another situation where my roster is strong enough to get through it. Can't proceed. Just give me the stuff. And now we get this. I need those so I can rank up Superboy. He's locked behind Titanium right now. All right, so we go back here. Okay, I still got to fight these two. And I can, and before I panic, I can always go back there and get those. All right. So I can just go at them now because now I have 2 heal stations. That's what I'm just going to call them. I know it's the database whatevers, but they're just heal stations. We want Mighty up on them. think I put Two-Face in the front this time to reduce the damage, albeit it's probably better if I go Agile. Let's get Nightwing in the party. Let us get We'll use his synergy. I'm okay with that. Batman is going to be weak against those scarecrows, and they are laying out poisons. I could use Bane. Actually, I'll go with Star Sapphire. Let's hope she can put the stun on this Frankenstein. And then who's taken out? It's Mighty who will take them out. You know what? We can still run Batman. Or even better, we'll run Superboy. Because he'll do random attacks in the back. So that's good for us. And then, you know what? Let's get some heals out. I'm worried about using Kid Flash in this scenario, though, if I'm being honest. But they are stronger. So some heals won't hurt anything. Let's do that first, so hopefully he can tag up that back row. Have our heals popping up relatively soon, relatively quickly. Don't care about the stun too much from Nightwing, because we should get one from Star Sapphire anyway. Get the bleeds and the weaken out there. All right. If they make it that far. If I make it that far. Okay. And we don't want to lose anybody. Maybe if Star Sapphire falls, or Ocean Master, maybe. All right, so she freezes that Frankenstein. We're good to go. Superboy, go ahead and tag up the... And he just stuck on the Frankensteins. Okay, okay. All right, yeah, no, that was part of the plan. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Boom, all right. We're in good shape. Now it's just a matter of who needs to fall. Please let it be Star Sapphire. Please don't let it be Kid Flash. Albeit, I mean, the thing is now that I have those other two heal stations set up, man, kind of being dramatic about who I lose, it doesn't really matter at this point. At this point, I want to try to preserve them as long as possible. They are wrecking us right now. I want to try to preserve it as long as possible. Those poisons going off on Nightwing, yeah, that was going to hurt. Thank God they're at a lower level. Those elite scarecrows. Star Sapphire already fell, so now we're going to have another character fall. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Nightwing and... oh, no. Nightwing and Kid Flash went down. I think I can still get through the next node without them. Reflect. I guess Reflect works best on tanks. Okay. Now we're at a medium level. We have two Nightwings. There goes two stuns. And then I need to read Red Robin's kit again. I don't know it as well as I should. We can put a Bane out there. We still have our Zatanna for heals. We need... that could be damage. Oh, no, wait. Whoa. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Don't know why I was putting a bunch of... As a matter of fact, let's put you in. You can go activate Superboy's Team Synergy. That's already in there. And then Batman in the background. So we have single target damage from him. Hopefully he can mess up that Nightwing. Hopefully get some stuns out there from Bane. Superboy in the back. She does AoE damage. Bane does stuns. Actually, at this level, I might want stuns more than I want the damage. Then single target attack. He doesn't receive any heals though, so the only heals he's going to get that'll increase the probability of the stun is going to be from himself. All right, let's go. Okay. I'm already regretting putting Bane down as the first to go, but we'll see once his ultimate pops off. Maybe it's he stuns 4 people. He stunned 2. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, that was the right decision. And And then Penguin can lay out poisons as he gets hit. I wish I had some heals on this team, though. Might have been okay to bring Zatanna. All right, Superboy, there we go. Some burns out there, some detonations. I kind of want Starfire's ultimate to go after this Nightwing fall. Not kind of, I definitely want that to happen. Penguin, is he going to make it? It's okay if he falls. I still got Superman. Okay. Yep, stun some more. We stunned one of them, that's cool. And that wasn't the best time to use her ultimate, but that's okay. Yeah, they went down anyway. All right, so this is going to be Batman, please? Or Batman, please? Bane. I'm good with that. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with Bane going down. Okay. All right, Batman, let's go. I am good with Bane falling. Next. I know. I keep doing it. I know. All right. At the end of turn, lightning strikes. Random enemy dealing power damage equal to 100%. I do keep my. I put a lot into tanks though. Who's gonna have more turns? My support usually has speed gear on them. I haven't been using support as much though. But the speed gear means that they're gonna take more turns. Or the turn's gonna come around faster. Okay. That might have been a poor decision, but let's see what happens. And now I'm starting to get to the point of where I need to just start using and I need to clear. So the next two battles, I'll just go in normal, basically. We are going to need to do some damage to these Captain Colds, but also we need a tank who can take their damage. Grodd is gone. I may have to heal after this one. Superman hopefully can carry us a good little bit. I'm counting on his invulnerable to pop off and help us against this because he has a disadvantage against the Captain Colds, but I don't have really any. I don't want to put Constantine in because he does damage to his own team. Okay. All right, this should go. Okay. All right, so that's legit damage on the Coles. Let's hope that. Okay, so we got 3 burns on them. It might have been smarter to bring Starfire to get these burns to pop off. I did build a burn frostbite team in a previous video, but it seems to be good so far. He's gonna hit his invulnerable here, so Penguin falls. He hits his invulnerable. As long as nope, it was Green Arrow that fell. It was Green Arrow that fell, so that hurts. Definitely that hurts. Upon taking damage, damage taken from that attack will not exceed 15%. That's a tank thing. Who's here? Superman can be the tank for this. Superman could be the tank for this. We just lost Green Arrow. That's fine because he's not going to do damage against the Batman. All right. After this one, I'm going to go heal. Especially since I don't have any real healers left. I have to put Zatanna in, even though she's going to be a matchup nightmare for them. Or for me, actually. We can do stuff. Bizarro fell, so I can't build that Frostbite team that I wanted. And Green Arrow fell too, so I still can't build it either way. All right. This should go. This should actually be good. Right there. Get the burns. Okay. I think we're good to go here. We should survive. And then whoever falls, I think I gotta go back. I'm assuming it's gonna take either Superman or Zatanna on me. That's what my thoughts are. Okay, so good layout of burn there. Oh, I forgot the Red Hoods can revive if the team doesn't fall fast enough. So they become a problem again. I need to take out the Batman. I need Star Sapphire to go off on her AoE so that they die. Wait, no. Don't be alive. Don't be alive. Don't be alive. Damn. Take them both out, please. Bop. Stun. He's gone. And then the other Red Hood won't revive. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't even know who I lost there, actually. I didn't pay attention. I was too busy looking at the Red Hoods. But that's fine. Doesn't matter who I lost. I'm going to snatch this up, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to heal. I didn't even realize there was a portal there. Increase HP attack. HP. Yeah, that's a tank. A lot of this stuff just seems to be good for tanks. All right, so then that, we go here. And snatch up that reward. And then I'm going to go all the way back over here. Yes, I can proceed. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, sir. Confirm the use of deities to recover all characters' HP. Confirm. So that is one heal down. I still got another heal over there to go with. All right. So now, this is pretty open for us. I even have a shop over here. I haven't used any of my digital coins. Oh yeah, because I have to come back and do this thing. That. Then this. And now we are over here dealing with. Oh, and then once I clear this, I still have two more. I'll have, look, okay. Now the teams are getting harder, which means that I'm gonna have to use these healing stations more, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to switch this up and put this into my. Should I go back to the more conservative approach though? Because I was going to go ahead and build my Frostbite team to take care of them. All right? But that means I have two legit characters here. And I feel as though this is going to be the side where they're going to go at, it's going to be almighty. Is there anybody else in here that I don't trust anybody else to finish this off though. But if they take my Superman, we are in a bad way. However, the other logic could be like, just put out the two damage dealers that are the best. You're going to clear the stage relatively quickly, not lose any characters in that time, and then it's only going to take one of them. That's the other thought process. I'll try that thought process now and just see what happens. But if Green Arrow is all the way at the back, and I'm relying on the damage dealing from these three, shouldn't I just put an extra something else in there? Like an extra healer? Like Kid Flash, maybe? Let's see. Let us see. Feels like this might have been overkill. Come on now. Get him before Red Hood comes back up. All right, there we go. And Bizarro fell. We're good with Bizarro falling. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was all prepared for Green Arrow or for Superman to fall. That's fine. We can come over here, get this digital currency, go back to the stove. When it uses ultimate decreases, but I am doing well enough to where I don't care to use the market. Save that digital currency, those digital coins, and then we'll definitely know or notice if it's an advantage to keep them. All right, so this is Almighty again. We go Almighty again. And as the tank this time, we will use Penguin as the additional tank. I think the order stays the same so long as Penguin's at the end. We should be good to go. Okay. So then after I clear this one and the next one, I have 2 more stations. We'll have 3 total. And I think I'll be more than 50% of the way through. So then unless that last team is like just nuts and my team just isn't powerful enough to beat them, I think we'll get through this today. Like in this video. I know we're already at 40 minutes, so told you it'd probably be a longer one. Okay. Bet. Now who falls? Penguin, please. Penguin fell. Yay. Actually, it would have been maybe better for Starfire. No. Penguin's okay. Penguin's the right call. So far, it feels like I shouldn't say it. If it happens one more time, then I'll say it. Because I feel like I've noticed a pattern, but it could just be wishful thinking on my side, but I think I've seen something. Okay, so Nightwing, let's put you there for a minute. I don't think, actually, Nightwing is the better tank. Batman is the better damage dealer. I think Batman for the trait bonus. I think I'm still good with this though. But in case it does get to his ultimate, we be ready. Okay. All right. Oh, Batman finna fall. Okay. Oh, but please don't let the Flash be the last dude alive. Yeah, get rid of Flash as fast as possible, please. Because that dude, yeah. If he's not the last to go, then everybody has a problem. All right. Bang, bang. Got the stuns out. Now let Starfire fall, please. There we go. Okay. Starfire fell. We like that. What I noticed before did not happen, but it couldn't have happened because that character fell. It looked like they were targeting a specific spot. And I think that really was just RNG and me being lucky and me thinking I saw something, but it was just coincidental. Okay, so there's that. So now we should be able to go all the way back. We're going to save those 2. I don't even know who I have left. We're going to go talk to Zatanna real quick. That's the exit. We got to get through 3 Constantines and a Zatanna. That's the exit. We only got 1 more platform to get through. 3 more battles, and then okay. This might have been okay. Yeah. Okay, we're happy. We're gonna get through this today. That's the plan. Okay. Now, because of what had happened in the previous, we don't even have to worry about healing because I'm not going to use any of my mighty characters on this platform because this platform, if it holds true to the others, will be strictly tactical enemies. Okay. Now, whose synergy do I want? Do I want the extra heals from Kid Flash or do I want the block plus damage from Ocean Master? What's the Ocean Master? If it's you increase attack by 4 every time they block 5. There's block gear on. Oh, there's block gear on Bane and on Nightwing and on Ocean Master, and then the heals during battle. All allies gain 20% heal received bonus, but he's already healing, so that one. Then yeah, of course we open up like that. Put you, actually no, I'm kind of changing it. I'm going for more control in the beginning than damage. So we want to get the stuns out there on his AoE attack. Receive, he's gonna be there just so he can pop off his heals as much. AoE damage. Put out the weaken and bleeds, and then a block. Excuse me, stun if necessary. All right, there we go. All right, poison of course, cause Scarecrow. Then hopefully Bane can stun 1 or 2 of them, or 1 of them. I was hoping more for the 2 than the 1, but we're okay with it. All right. Ooh, we're in good shape. Kid Flash is doing his thing. Truth be told, the ones that I do not want to lose are Kid Flash and Green Arrow. Everybody else, I'm okay with falling. However, I feel as though I've been pretty fortunate in the tunes that they've selected to take out. So we'll see if I stay that lucky. One Batgirl down. Can we get another? Well, one's done. Green Arrow, are you going to stay up? Because you got poison on you. All right, no, we're good on that. So who dies? Ocean Master. Good with Ocean Master falling. Okay, we like that. Next. Open. Oh, nope. Cannot proceed. I know, I'm eager. Just thought of it like Mario. You just walk over the coin and you get it. I don't think you have to stop every time. Fight. So who's going to replace Ocean Master? Do I even have any? Oh, well. And since I won't have the block mechanic anymore, let's try to open up with extra crit damage. Although nobody on here, Green Arrow will crit a lot, actually. That might be really good. Green Arrow will crit a lot. It makes me wonder if I should even put Green Arrow up front, but we'll wait. Let's see how this battle goes. They're close. We do have heals. And Zatanna's still there in case it does get hairy. I can redo it with Zatanna as additional support. All right. Got the frostbite out. Stun, please. Only Black Canary. He loves stunning this little back corner over here, but Black Canary being stunned means that they won't get any heals, so hopefully we can get as much damage as done as possible without her helping them out. It would be nice to get another AoE attack from Green Arrow. Oh boy. Oh no, actually. Okay, there's a stun over there on Firestorm. We're okay with it. I kind of want Canary to fall before they get their ultimates up again. Or stun her. He didn't stun her. As soon as I said he likes that corner, he stopped stunning that corner. But that's okay. It looks like we're in good shape. So who falls? I'm okay with Red Hood. Bane. I'm okay with that. Red Hood can take his spot because Red Hood is a reviver. So he can take that spot. We're going up against Constantine. Cannot proceed because I am impatient. Okay. So fight. All right. Okay. This was a nice little interesting challenge. I'm talking like I've already won, and then something happens, something pops off, and I lose everything. Let's see. We'll put you up here. Her stun comes out. She does have a pretty strong AoE attack, or not AoE attack, a pretty strong ultimate attack. I need her to stun Lex immediately. Yeah, I need her to stun Lex immediately. Halfway tempted to put Nightwing over there, but we should be fine. Meaning pull his ultimate up so that he gets that stun out there as soon as possible. But she stuns him immediately. We're okay. That stun did not feel like it lasted very long, but it's alright. We just want to get rid of Lex before the ultimate pops off and he uses... I'm okay with Constantine using his ultimate. I just don't want the shields to go up and make them harder to kill. There we go. Lex is gone. We're cool. Okay. Constantine can still hurt us a lot, but we are healing and he's going to hurt his own team more. All right. Bet. And then we can lose whoever here because I'm going to heal, take out those last 3 battles. We finish Digital Universe Loda. Take the digital coin. What we got over here? We got some reinforcements. Yes, I would like to heal everybody. All right, cool. So now we even got 4 of these things. And I only have 3 battles left. All Constantine. So it's going to be all green. It's going to be all blue, all green, all red. All right. We already know what the business is. Okay. So we already have our team ready except for... Should I put like Bane in instead or something? Or is it just like we go with this? Should we just rock it out? Okay. So we have Bane at front for control. Hopefully get some stuns out there. I would like to run Ocean Master instead of just for that block team synergy to increase attack. Okay. Let's go. Doesn't matter who dies here because they won't be used in the next fight. They just need to be able to clear it. And it should not be an issue. We should be able to clear this. Although all those Constantines, I was just like, all those Constantines make me like nervous. Did we start? We started 2 of them though. We started 2. Control, telling you stun, stun, stun. And freeze in this game. Freeze as well. Freeze is just a stun with action bar we want. But stun is what we wanted. Now when it gets to 3, we're about to get a lot of, when it gets to turn 3, we're about to take on a lot of damage from those Constantines. So it would be nice if we could hurry up and get rid of them. And in fact, let me get my finger ready in case I gotta pause and restart this. Bane is already gone. Ooh, come on, heal. Oh, green arrow fell too already. And we pause and restart. Okay. All right, we do this. We change the lineup. We remove Ocean Master. We put in Red Hood. Increase crit damage at the beginning of battle. And that's going to be on, and the idea is crit damage, ultimate crit damage on the AoE from Green Arrow. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, see, I got so confident. Oh yeah, well we're gonna finish it. Be careful. You gotta be careful. Okay, so we're gonna get a nice AoE attack from. Oh, they're getting eat. Oh, can we not? That didn't kill as many people as I wanted because I wanted it to kill everybody. Okay, 1 Constantine. Oh, okay. No, whoa, wait, what? That made me happy. I did not. Okay. So we got it. People just started falling. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. There we go, Bane. Appreciate you. All right. So then next is this team that's definitely going to be increase the speed of, yeah, my damage dealers. Let's do that. Before we go in here and fight this fully, oh no, it's not full. It's not full. Okay. I was assuming it was going to be all agile. It's not, but that means we're still going to use mighty though. So we will pop all of you guys off. Kid Flash was the one that fell. I mean, that is obnoxious. That Kid Flash was the one that was taken out. We'll build our Burn Frostbite team. How about that? Without, well, no, Green Arrow's still there, right? Yeah, he's still there. So we're building our Burn Frostbite team. Actually, that's a pretty good order. Albeit, like I did last time, I want to get Bizarro stuff out there first before he dies. They are much stronger than us. I'm just looking at the power level. Should I be more worried than I am? Is it possible that I won't finish this thing? Ooh. All right, so get that stuff out there. Get the frostbite out. It only does single target, maybe, and it does freeze them though, so it prevents them from attacking us. So I guess that's okay. But I think I'm investing a little bit too much in Bizarro's attack, or like its usefulness. It'd be more useful if it was the AoE attack that gave everybody frostbite. Okay, so Superman did his thing. Hopefully Superboy decides to follow up with his AoE soon. Oof, we are getting dangerously low. Where's that pause button? They're falling. Yes, okay. All right. So the last battle. This one kind of scared me. However, and this is the question, I don't think, well, let's see if it persists. Increase crit by, for the DPS, yes please. Wait. No, yeah, we'll do that. But wait. Do I still have Superman? because increasing his crit on his ultimate would be cool. And he's a tank. However, my damage dealers are going to be Starfire. Well, it's what? Starfire, Superboy, Green Arrow. There's more damage dealers doing damage than just Superman doing his thing. All right, so, and this is a mix. This is everybody. And this is hard. They are 564,000. I do have another heal. I'm actually going to go back and heal because I need to just not have to worry about it, honestly. Just put in everybody. Are we going to get past Wonder Woman in them? Oh, and one thing I wanted to know was like, that's the thing I was thinking, is it possible that if I fight them and we lose, does their damage persist? I think it does, which means I can go at them with two different strong teams. So Superman is weak against tactical. So Grodd is back. We can plop him in. Bizarro's not going to be in this fight. We will put Superman back in over here. Okay. We have Green Arrow to deal with Batgirl and Constantine. This is basically my fire team, except Bizarro's removed. This is basically my burn team with Bizarro removed. Do I want to turn me to rewind more often than lay down damage? Let's see how this battle goes at first, because I feel like that back row can get taken out pretty fast with Green Arrow and Superman doing the ultimates to start with. I think that back row can be taken care of relatively quickly. And then it's Superman and Wonder Woman we're going to have to deal with. And funny enough, because I have those extra heal stations, I could just see if the damage persists and then go back and heal again. So I have it set up to where even if I lose this, I back out, I can go to another heal station and we'll be fine. Okay, I don't have to worry too much. We should be, I'm going to let them, in fact, even if this goes bad, I'm going to let them fall. And then I'll go back and try to heal. Like Wonder Woman's gone? Okay. Wonder Woman was one of the big worries. Constantine and Superman. Well, they were all worries, honestly. But Wonder Woman's out the paint. Green Arrow's out the paint. Superman's down. Okay, we got it. Whew. I like that. That was fun. That was a creative, different challenge. I like that a lot. Props. That was a fun time. I like that a lot. What are these? Oh, for reinforcement for the type. Oh, I forgot. This is going to get me a new reinforcement. Okay. Wait. Cancel. Did I not get all the rewards? There we go. Yeah, okay. So that's received. Officially, we got everything. We got the 300 gems. We got everything. All right, so let's get up out of here. Confirm. We got it all. You can have it all. Okay. So Kappa's the next one. Let's see about this reinforcement that I just got. This video did go an hour. I said if it goes an hour, that means I finished this thing. So, but he's an elite. My other ones are epics. But that is okay. I'm good with you, homie. Unlock. Claws at the enemy back row 2 times, dealing physical damage equal to 80% of attack, and adds 1 stack of bleeds to them for 1 turn. Initial cooldown is 2, which activated the blueprint. Total collection item bonus level limit. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I need to level up my mirror to 105 in order to unlock. This is a weird thing to me. This kind of like holding back on them because this one isn't up to level 105. And here's the thing, I'm not complaining about this one nearly as much because I do like this mirror. I do. But what I'm gonna do is I'll level that up to 105 so I can unlock the tiger. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. See you next time. That was fun. that was fun, man. That was a different, creative way to go at it. I like that. I like that a lot. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so it might be time to do Elseworld. I'm feeling it. I know my no. We'll do yoga today. I'm not going to the gym because my back is still hurting from that tournament. So let's get back over here. Bang. And I got a lot of work to do today. A lot of work to do today. Did I get any kind of cards or anything I can open? Just these crappy ones? Common is appreciated. Or excuse me, rare. Uncommon, not appreciated. Uncommon, not appreciated. Okay. Confirm. I do want to try to go at her if I get an epic. Okay. So now it is. Yeah, the reinforcements we'll handle later. Do I have anything in here that I'm missing out on? Yeah, of course, we got those. Okay. And then ranking up any of the characters. I do still need a lot of this to rank them up. And I'm holding on to that XP because when I take him 45, the others go 45. I already have 2 at 160. And I mean, I guess I could take him up to 50. But I don't want to. Well, I'll think on that a little bit. Tempted to do Elseworld now, but I kind of feel like I want to wait on that and maybe do it this afternoon and go ahead and get to work. Maybe that's the plan. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. I'll come back and stream later and do Elseworld. So, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and end the stream.